Alright guys, we're here in GUA's Upset Cup 4. We're in the round of 32. This is a $500 tournament in Age of Empires 4. We got a bunch of weird rules. We have Lash in the yellow, playing as Ottoman Civilization versus, I don't know how to say this guy's name. I ain't gonna attempt. We're gonna call it the Jeanne Dynasty player. He's, I believe he's from China, one of the very strong players from the Asian community that, plays kind of a lot in secret and they play team games. Occasionally they'll like sign up for tournaments and do very good. So he's a very good player. He's like 2k ELO or higher. And Lash also very strong player, 2k ELO or higher. They're probably both like similar-ish ELOs. And they were seeded, I believe, 16 and 17. And so how the rules work in this tournament, this is the Upset Cup. We got weird rules. Basically, the player who is the worst player gets banned 20 civilizations of the opponent. And the guy who's the stronger player, who's the favorite, gets 0 civ bans in the first round. So Lash was the 17 seed. He was technically the lower seeded player. So Lash is the underdog. So Lash gets to play as the 3 best civilizations, and his opponent has to play as the worst 3 civilizations. So this is where it gets weird. And we got Lash playing as the Ottoman civilization versus Jeanne Dynasty on Turtle Ridge. However, this map is weird, so, you might think on Dry Arabia, Ottoman might have a very big advantage over Jeanne Dynasty. It's, a lot of times it's matchup dependent too. I recently casted a game where Jeanne Dynasty won. They looked quite strong, actually. But especially on a map like this, this kind of throws everything off, right? Playing on a map like this, where there's these big cliffs, there's only one opening to your base, it's very easy to wall this off, and then you got 5 rocks right in the dead center of the map. Very strange. Not going to play like your normal Dry Arabia game, so things are going to be different, and definitely got to play according to the map. Yeah, if Myra, I guess, yeah, Myra can play on Champion Force. Yeah, sure. Alright, so we got a standard opening here for from Lash. Going with that military school. And let's see, is he going to be able to do any pressure? So there's an 8k gold mine here for a Jeanne Dynasty player, and it's really close underneath TC range. So not going to be able to do any damage with the spearmen initially. I could maybe lame some of the deer, start killing the deer and kind of spread them out. That's one thing you can do with spearmen. There we go. We do have going with a great pasture. I was actually not expecting this. This is interesting. So, yeah, aging with the great pasture, and we'll have to see if sounds like he's gonna, make some units in age 2 here. And I think he might play 1 TC, like semi-fast castle. Yes, it will be very interesting to see how this one develops here. It's gonna be important to control the middle of the map here with all these relics. This is a very good map to go 2 TCs, but if you go 2 TC on this map, you might give up all 5 relics, which is pretty significant. So, yeah, very weird map we got here. Alright, so I'm managing the discords, managing and casting at the same time. Alright, so I get back into this one. So, yeah, just the single villager on the great pasture. Is macron, quite a lot of resources to try to go castle quickly, perhaps. And we have Lash aging up, just playing standard Ottomans here at the moment. Still 3 villagers on gold, which is kind of significant, actually. You might go for, like, double broadaxe and wheelbarrow, but, yeah, stockpiling, quite a bit of gold early on with the Ottoman that you don't always see. And we got some walls coming down for Lash. So Lash is the guy walling, which is interesting. He does scout the great pasture, so there we go. We do have a tribesman trained here, one of the little cav archers. And starting to fire away at these spearmen. You don't really want to lose these spearmen. You always get the imams with Ottoman. You're always going to get the imams. So losing the spearmen for free is not what you want. It's actually really bad, especially losing 2 is not ideal. We need more web ramp in the Twitch chat modding. Giving the bans out the timeouts. Seeing if anyone needs the ban hammer. Alright, try to do a double layer wall here. Or no, this is the opponent trying to build a wall. Okay, so Lash is... What is Lash doing here? He's just going fast castle, it looks like. Yeah, he's just trying to go up the castle age. He is adding a blacksmith, so he's doing a little bit of like a slower castle age. And the Jeanne Dynasty player is making... Okay, he's making a couple units. He made a couple of the Cav Archers and now trained in Iron Pagoda. And he's building a wall here, so trying to wall the opponent into this little choke here, trying to secure the 5 relics. So I'm surprised that Lash is playing so defensive, that he's going for like really quick castle age. Okay, now he's adding in a stable. Maybe, I don't know, I don't really like this. Maybe he's gonna go for like a night timing push? But I'm not the biggest fan of this from Lash. It like also allows the Jeanne Dynasty player can then just build the H3 landmark right in the middle of the map. That was at the Dragon Pavilion, and then it makes it impossible to get any of these relics. So yeah, I feel like that's the obvious answer. I think he's Jeanne Dynasty player is just gonna do that. You build a landmark right here, and then it's like actually looking really bad for Lash. Yeah, I do not agree with this opening from last year. Even though, yeah, second layer walls even come down here. What's up? Jiggly leaving? You can chill here. I don't, okay. Imams are here for Lash, and he's gonna go Castle Age, but he's double Palisade walled in, and yeah, there's just no way he's gonna get to the relics. Wow, we actually have a defensive landmark. This is shocking. Wait, I don't even know if I know what this landmark does, or if I remember. The Mounted Hall. Yeah, wait, hold on. Access to the monastery. Oh, and monasteries are 50% cheaper. Dude, I don't know if I've ever seen this landmark, like, since this came out. Yeah, this is actually pretty hilarious. Generates karma by gathering resources near monsters. Wait, villagers gather from farms 75% faster? Well, let's generate plus 300% gold. Is this, like, always? Wait, relics generate plus 300% gold. Is that just a permanent buff? That is massive. Okay, if you get relics plus 300% gold and you get 5 relics, that is gonna be huge. That might just be GG. That seems insane. 300%. Dude, this build, what is Lash doing? Why? He goes just like naked. He's doing like a naked fast castle, but he does like a slow version where you have to build a blacksmith. And, you just give up map control. Like, he gave up the relics. This is an odd approach from Lash, in my opinion. GUA, thanks for giving us good content to watch. Appreciate it, man. I'm glad you're enjoying this weird tournaments. And, yeah, happy to put on the tournament. Glad we were able to get prize pools, donated from community members. Like I said, I do have the donation go towards the next GUA tournament. I'm not sure what the next tournament will be. If we'll do like another upset cup or if we'll do something different, no idea. But yeah, I guess if people do want to donate towards the next event, they can. You can type exclamation mark donate if you want to see that link. Otherwise, you can vibe on Twitch chat and watching. Okay, so the relics are being picked up and being put into this extremely strong landmark with the gold generation. This just seems really good for Jeanne Dynasty player right now. Okay, so Lash adding in second military school. and upgrading Spahi. So we're gonna go heavy into Spahi, but yeah, he forfeits all 5 relics. That just seems odd. When you have 2 imams, like I hate this. I hate this opening from Lash. Sorry to say it, but like you just get the 2 imams for free with auto, but then you're not aggressive at all. Like you don't get the map control to try to secure the relics. It just feels odd. All right, that is the 5th relic that just got picked up. That is 5 relics in, and now, oh my god, and a second TC being built, and a stone wall going down. Okay. Well, Lash is gonna have to add in a second TC himself, I guess, or... Oh man, this is looking scary for Lash. He breaks through the walls, but hey, there's 0 relics left. Oof. Imam's showing up looking for the relics, and there are none. That's got to be a head shake there from Lash, seeing that all 5 relics were taken. Oh, I should maybe tell. Yeah, I should have some of the guys sub. Oh crap! Who's that one player? I gotta start messaging people for subs. I should have been doing that. Let me see what this dude's ELO is. There's our plants here. Up our casting and managing tournaments. Doing a million things at once. Alright, so what is going on? So Lash is on 1 TC. He put up his own stone wall here. 0 relics, 1 TC. Now gathering a lot of stone. I think he realizes he probably needs to add in a second TC. Where the Jeanne Dynasty player is on 2 TCs, 5 relics. Woo, mama. Yeah, this is looking rough for Lash. Alright, so adding in some more military schools here, maxing out the military schools, and yep, enough stone for a second TC, so I think we're going to see a second TC from Lash, but I mean, they're just both going to be 2 TCs, but Lash is down 5 relics, like he has the military schools, but I guess it's just going to go to the end game, right? It's going to go to late game. It's essentially going to be late game auto versus late game Jeanne Dynasty, but the Jeanne Dynasty player having 5 relics. So, I don't know, maybe Lash can make something happen with Ottoman late game, but yeah, he's got his work cut out for him. He definitely has his work cut out for him. Wins Wham versus Snoophammer? They're playing. I think they already played like game 1. Alright, sorry. It's so tough to cast, and I'm like trying to manage Discord here. But let's see. Lash. I'm supposed to be throwing these up on YouTube too. Alright, so Lash successfully added in the second TC here. He's got the deer pack. Adding in some farms. 2 big AK golds right in the back of the base. So yeah, we just got a boom fest here. And not a whole lot to be saying, so at least it's good that both players just booming away. Yeah, but just 2 TCs versus 2 TCs, but one player has 5 relics. That's the difference. So yeah, they're just gonna be booming for a long time here, looks like. Alright, the Boom Fest is underway. Who do you guys like to win the late game here? Ottoman or Jeanne Dynasty in the late game? With Jeanne Dynasty having the 5 relics. Oh, so the wrong player? Ah, thanks. Yeah, I forgot to update that. Good call, good call. Wait, is this dude elo this high? Oh shit, he's for 7th on the ladder right now, I think. Wow, this guy's ranked 7th on the ladder. I know his ATR is high, but Jesus. Yeah, Lash guy's work cut out for him, but hey, Lash is playing his best 3 civs, so. Can we rename this map to Sim City? Yeah, indeed. These guys are definitely playing Sim City style. Not a whole lot I'm saying in this game, but ain't a whole lot to say, right? There we go. The Pagoda Forest trying to come down the middle of the map. Lash, ooh, yeah, Lash just went imp. So both players going for like more fast imp here. Oh, this is the... Okay, this is a scary push, though. Alright. The landmark being built here, the Pagoda Force is going up. This dude farmed BC last night? Oh my god. Lordy. Yeah, I mean, it's good. He has to play as the worst 3 civs here versus Lash, which that's no easy feat. Lash is a really good player, and just being stuck on the worst 3 civs, obviously no joke. But with maps like this, the balance doesn't really matter as much on a map like this, right? Playing as like the worst 3 civ, the map is just so weird that it completely throws off balance. The other maps aren't as... This is probably the strangest map, yeah, out of the, you know, top out of the 3 from this round of 32. You see the gold gen from the landmark? Yeah, I'm not sure. So it shows 159 here, and then oh yeah, 239. I gotta like read up on this landmark, see exactly how it works, but it seems very strong. The Pagoda Forest is up. This is the giant conversion one, right? Oh, and now he's able to move out onto the map, onto the other areas here. I mean, there's still a ton of resources for Lash. Oh, I guess the gold will eventually run out. Oh yeah, he's got plenty of gold. Alright, it's the old boom fest on their way here. I mean, their build counts are still pretty low. I guess, I mean, we're 20 minutes into the game, but, I mean, only 81 builds. Well, they're both on 2 TCs, but... I mean, no one tried to drop, like, a third TC, maybe, like, race up to, like, 140 bills. Yeah, for sure, you're right. Get a bunch of great bombards, and try to one-hit that. That's boy gonna give him some trouble. There's a lot of Nest of Bees here. We have 8 Nest of Bees far and away at the Stonewall, and it is gonna go down here soon. Okay, Jeanne Dynasty player approaching 200 population. Lash is still quite far away from 200 population. This could be a difficult hold for Lash. Ooh, his army's looking pretty strong though. He's got elite Spahi, he has elite Janissaries. He does have a good army comp here. And a new stone wall come down. Oh, this is just so funny. The Nest of Bees are like far away at the stone wall for so long. And then just a new layer comes down. Oh, he needs to get on top of this though. He's it took the Nest of Bees like 5 minutes to kill that. And then just a new stone wall layer comes down. Keeps the clock going a little longer for Lash. A couple of builds going down, but stone wall is built. Great Bombard is here. First Great Bombard we see on the field. But we're going to see some Age 4 autos versus Age 4 Jeanne Dynasty. If anybody wants to play in this tournament, we might be able to get some subs in this tournament. I think we have like one no-show. We need to replace Corvinus because I guess he said he can't play at all. Why don't you whatever. Oh, Corvinus does that all the time, right? He always like, signs up for tournaments and it doesn't show. It's actually like so tilting. Alright, the walls are down, but now he doesn't want to push into the Ottoman base. Because this Ottoman army is looking like no joke. We got 44 Spahi, 22 Janissaries, $3 million, a great Bombard. Nest of Bees movement. Ooh, look at the spikes on the Nest of Bees. This is so cool. So this is a unique upgrade to the Jeanne Dynasty. That the Nest of Bees get, they get some spikes on them to do a little bit of damage to melee units. Oh, Elite Spearmen are in. And it is go time. I don't know how this fight is going to go, but this is going to be interesting. It is full go time here. Oh my god, those Nest of Bees are getting very good volleys as all the units are clumped up together. The Mangonels are going to have a chance to get some pretty decent volleys, but oh my god, those Janissaries are melting. You don't want the Janissaries in a massive clump like that when there's like 6 Nest of Bees far and away. Great Bombard's trying to focus down the Nest of Bees. Janissaries did start melting really quickly. But now the Nest of Bees are actually getting cleaned up pretty quickly. I don't know how they got cleaned up so quickly. I think maybe it's... Oh, there's 2 Great Bombards. There's a hidden Great Bombard here. Oh, and that fight went really good for Ottoman. Wow. Lash holds. Fighting in this crevice. What a fight there. Alright, so after that reset... Oh my god, Jeanne Dynasty players on like 94 population. Oh, he's only 73 villas, which is weird. He lost... Oh my... Wait, did he delete villas? He lost 14 villas. I think he might have deleted villas to have a stronger push, but... Yeah, Lash is looking really... I think Lash has this from here. You have all these military schools built. Ottoman Age 4. Yeah, this is looking rough. Lash's population is looking much healthier, even ahead in the villager count. Oh, well, you do have to the village count's not taking into account the mounted villagers, though. Oh, man, the relics, the 5 relics? Wait, why did he put the monastery here? What does the monastery do? The karma points. I gotta read up on these karma points. I had to read up on that landmark. Villagers gathering resources in the radius of this religious structure generate karma. Wait, what the hell is karma? Seriously, have you guys read up on Jeanne Dynasty? This landmark I've like never seen before, the Mounted Hall. What the hell does the karma do? We have 4 great bombards firing away, and they're shooting at the trees here now. Oof. Pagoda Forest are going down. Yeah, this army's looking scared from Lash. Alright, Lash is pushing out here. The landmark goes down. The Pagoda Forest very quickly going down. Putting units inside the Great Bombard. Increase their abilities here. What does that Vizier point do again exactly? I forget exactly what it does. Oh, nice. This is the Observer one now. That's actually so good. Siege Cruise. Allows all siege engines to be garrisoned by infantry, while garrison attack and setup speed is increased by 25%, so that's pretty big. 25% attack speed, and the setup on these Great Bombards. Yeah, this Ottoman army is looking like no joke. 4 Great Bombards, gonna be able to just like one hit all these nested bees, and yeah, this Ottoman army is looking pretty strong here. But it was such a weird game. It felt like it's such a good opening from the Jeanne Dynasty player, getting all 5 relics, but then I guess just wasn't able to make anything of it. Just the Ottoman H4 army comp, maybe. I don't even know. The Auto H4. And how I hang in walls here to keep the siege even safer. Now this is looking pretty good for last year. Oh, he's attacking the landmark here. Is it an auto repair? The karma. Dude, I gotta read up on the Civ a little bit more. Yeah, last had 200 population, now just starting to stockpile resources. Jeanne Dynasty player only had 160 population. And this is looking pretty scary. This Ottoman mass is, yeah, looking like a big death ball. We do have a lot of these swordsmen, which is really cool to see. And here we go, big engagements. As the Jeanne Dynasty players diving in, that's the B's gonna try to get some hits, but man, that army from the Ottoman player is looking like no joke. Still lots of nested bees. Oh, they're getting good volleys in. They should. Oh, they're starting to get focused by the spot here, though. Those nested bees are doing some real damage, though. And wait a minute, the swordsmen, they're living. Swordsmen are kind of hanging in here, but still, I mean, reinforcements maybe not as. Oh, we even got some hand cannoneers here. But all of the siege is still up for Ottomans. Still all the Great Bombards and all the Mangonels. This one's going a lot closer than I thought it would go. But the reinforcements, I think Otto player is, yeah, it's starting to go a bit better for Ottoman now. Great Bombard, oh, tried to go through the gate there to retreat. Hiding the siege in between the gates. And there we go, Jeanne Dynasty getting pushed back here. This could be GG. Game 1 maybe going to last year. Alright, Ottoman, potentially one of the top civs though. That's, you know, Lash obviously only gonna be able to use the civilization once. That's just cleaning up the wall here. And yeah, pretty close to being back to 200 population, while Jeanne Dynasty is only at 104 population here. So yeah, it looks like it's a matter of time. Alright, adding in more walls here, doing a very slow push here. Yeah, unfortunate server maintenance happening today, which, man, they announced it like last minute when I had this tournament planned. I guess they do it on Thursday, so it's kind of weird. It's okay. We had some players starting their round of 32 2 hours earlier because I kind of moved up the time last minute, but a lot of players didn't really see that it was moved up 2 hours, so I'm still gonna let those guys play. Some of them might not show up for another like hour and 20 minutes, but they could still play their round of 32, and yeah, just, you know, progress the tournament as much as we can and see how things go. Yeah, we do have Anton already advancing to round 16, so Anton, number 1 seed, advancing to the round of 16, and then GIF Music also advancing to the round of 16. Spahi getting through here. And now the big push from the Ottoman player here. How many great bombards do we got? We got 3 great bombards here on the screen. Siege is trying to back up, but yeah, not a whole lot of Jeanne Dynasty units on the screen here. I think it's just a matter of time here as Ottoman player doing damage. Ooh, big volley on the range units, but does it matter? I don't think so. Yeah, it looks like just a matter of time here. Lash looking to take game 1 cleanly. What a weird game. Each tributary subject provides an additional 10% income to traders. Oh, there's not even like trading posts on this map. What a weird, wild game. One person getting 5 relics, but it's just like not mattering at all. So weird. Lash continuing to push multiple layers of stone walls here. Minute of idle time on TC. Well, yeah, but they're probably like 200 population where like you're just not able to train those. There we go. GG. Game 1 going to Lash, and that's best of 3. All right, guys, we're in game 2 here in this best of 3 between Lash and I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce this guy's name. We're in GUA's Upset Cup 4. Weird, wild tournament. Lash the underdog, so Lash gets to play his best 3 civilizations in the game. And his opponent, being forced to play, is the worst 3 civilizations in the game. We're playing on Snake River. Very unique map here. Probably one of them, realistically, the most standard map in this tournament. Because there is a river, but, you know, it's not that crazy of a map. You kind of got, like, hunts. You have normal gold mine, and it's not that wild of a map. The only thing is, there's a couple fish spots on this map, and we do see the JD player actually opening with a dock as JD, which is interesting. There's I believe 4 total fish spots. So there's 2 right there, and then yeah, 2 more here. So 4 total shoreline fish spots. Not a whole lot. The rest of the river is dry, no fish. So yeah, interesting to see this opening from JD. I actually like it. I feel like it's probably pretty good. Yeah, I mean, just adding in those fishing spots for fishing boats for free should actually be quite good, just to buff your economy. And Lash just playing it more standard here, ignoring the water. Top 5 pizza joints in Chicago. Illuminati board, yeah, that's a good good place. Bracos is pretty decent. What's the other one? I'm trying to remember my main pizza spot in Chicago. Oh man, I'll have to think about it. It'll come to me, but. Yeah, definitely got some good pizza in Chicago. Alright, so this should be a really good game. I could see Lash losing this one. Lash currently up 1-0 in this best of 3. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one here. Should be a really close game. Back to a bit more of a more standard map here. Alright, Puppy advanced. Puppy 1-2-0. Updating the brackets. I'm the bracket manager. I'm the caster. I'm the organizer. I'm doing a little bit of everything. Puppy takes out Assassin as expected. And then Beastie. Ooh, Beastie already 2-0 in Dirtus. Oop. See, we got that Beastie stream live, I'd imagine. Gonna be a fun tournament where lots of players are, you know, streaming their POV. We got people casting in different languages. We got a lot of wildness going on. Rip the Dirtus, indeed. We put up a valiant fight here. Alright, so what do we... Let's take a look at this game. I honestly, I think I actually like JD here. Just the fact that he is opening with docks and getting those early fishing boats. And JD is a civ, they love to fight Feudal Age. And Zuzi Legacy is actually the same, where Zuzi Legacy like loves to fight Feudal Age. But that kind of plays in the favor of JD. And you just have a better eco with these fishing boats here, so... take this cover off my computer. Don't want my computer overheating here. So yeah, I actually like this for JD. I think Lash is gonna lose this game. I think we're gonna see a game 3 in the series. That's what I'm calling. That's my prediction. You got back hunt, which is, you know, good for JD. Zuzi likes it. They like the pro scouts, but you don't really want a pro scout on this map because you have, you know, safe deer. We just have a really nice boar. Really nice boar. Oh my god, where's... Oh, that's kind of unfair. JD's boar is pretty far away, but... I mean, I guess this one's kind of far too, but... yeah, it's right next to Hunt 2. I guess they're somewhat similar. School of Cavalry being built here. And see, what is the plan for Lash? Lash dropping down barracks as expected. Get some spearmen, deal with the early knights. But he's going to have to kind of want to pressure the dock. Oh, wow. We have 2 docks being built, which is... I don't know if I like a second dock. It's interesting. 3 fishing boats already built. And there's just the 2 fishing spots here, so... But the 1 fishing spot almost gone already. And these are shoreline fish, so they don't repopulate. But still, you know, 600 food in each spot is a pretty significant amount to give you a good eco boost early on. What are the rules? 20 civ bands? Yeah, so you can join my Discord. I have the handbook, or I should have made a command for the handbook, but so basically the underdog, the worst player, gets banned 20 civilizations and the other guy gets 0 bans. So the guy who is the underdog has to play as... The guy who's the underdog gets to play as the best 3 civilizations, and the guy who's the favorite has to play as the worst 3 civilizations. That's how it goes for like the first 2 or 3 rounds, and then it's a little bit different ban rules for like the semifinals and the finals, but yeah, so definitely some different rules than, you know, what we're used to seeing. You got a stable going down here for Lash, but yeah, he's gotta contest these docks. You don't want these fish to, you know, be gathered, and we got a galley being produced here to yeah, keep these docks safe, and I like it. Made 1 more fishing boat, and yeah, I actually like this now. And then adding in another galley. I don't know about a second galley. That feels like maybe a slight overkill. I mean, ooh, a barracks going down. I like the barracks. I like the barracks from JD. I mean, you could go heavy knights because you have so much food though with the fish. Oh, he's trying to lame. He's trying to... Oh my god! The galley. Let's go, dude. Galley is trying to is successfully pushing Lash off of gold. Wow. That is hilarious. Okay, Lash has a lot of gold. Looks like Lash wants a fast castle. Oh my god, he just got pushed off of gold by the galley, and he's trying to fast castle. So he's forced to move it on to the next gold mine, but he's gonna try to build a tower here, but you're playing versus JD. We got a knight, and JD, oof, yeah, you can't fight this. Let's use that AOE ability, waiting to use it on the spearman. Ah, that's smart. I think he's trying to prioritize using it on the spearman, and oh, use it! Yeah, that was a big one. Got it onto the spearman and the horseman. And yeah, this is looking good. The tower does get up though, so Lash buys enough time for the tower to get built, which is pretty big. Galley far and away at the gold mine. And archer range being added in, and then another barracks for the JD player here. And yeah, I like this. I think yeah, this isn't looking good for Lash. The fast castle will be interesting, but I mean, fast castling versus JD, I don't like this. I think JD's looking really good here. Looks like the next round will be all pros. I mean, it's a weird mix. Like, even these guys are like very good players, so the round 2 is gonna be the same way. It's weird. It's that's the whole purpose. Maybe the bans are excessive, but I hosted multiple tournaments where like the good player was playing as the worst 3 civs, but he was like still winning. And so yeah, it's designed to make players that don't typically win, you know, win obviously. And you give you know, we're used to seeing the same names in all the tournaments, same players going to the finals and round of 8 and all that stuff. So yeah, it's gonna make things a bit different. All right, Mountain Blue Academy is being built here for Lash, as he is now very close to age 3. And he does have a stable up, so I imagine he's gonna start pumping out some age 3 knights. Some horsemen going for a raid here. This is gonna force a JD player to maybe make some spearmen, just move some units back here to push these horsemen back so he can gather from the deer safely, and also that gold mine he wants to get onto. All right, here we go. We got JD diving the tower here. Is this enough to dive it? Potentially. Let's see what's being produced here. And yeah, just gonna hard dive the tower, which, yeah, this is smart. This is tough. Like, Lash, I think he needs to hop his villagers out and repair this tower. Like, he can't lose this location. He's pushed off of his main gold because of the galley. Oh, the Lancer Knight not getting into this fight is huge, actually. This is massive, the one Lancer not fighting. Oh my god, that's so painful. Now it comes in. 2 villagers do go down there. JD starting to get focused, though. And yeah, Lash is able to clean this up, which is actually really good. 3 villagers do live and repairs the tower. JD low HP here, but more spearmen are moving in. Will JD get out safely? Tower being built on the deer to push back the galley. And we got a close ball game here, folks. And Lash is an age 3. Oh, we did get one Bill kill himself with the horseman raid. So, and the shoreline fish are going to be running out. There's still 600 actually in that one. So, ooh, they're still on. Every shoreline fish is still going. Alright, JD, they're kind of on a clock though. JD's like hard sucking Fido, so here we go. Next push is coming in, but yeah, this is gonna be, oh my god, this batch of units, this free batch of units that just spawned out of this landmark, that was a lot. Okay, wow, Lash is doing it. Yeah, Lash is looking solid today. It's that really quick castle age. I mean, that is such a good way to play against JD, as I was saying. Like, you don't want to play feudal versus JD. You really want to just get up the castle age, or like avoid fights early on, so JD can't level up. Oh, Lash is slow to react here though. Couple villagers, 3 builds going down. Pretty significant amount, but this is a hard one to call here. Big fight here. JD backing up. Don't want to lose JD. Tower focusing JD here, though. Oh, heal coming. I believe that heal just came through, but JD does go down. However, Lash is losing a good number of units here. And Lash, he can't get pushed off of this gold. He's getting pushed off of the gold. A lot of low HP villagers here. 10 bill kills. Lash, oh my god, Lash is down 29 bills. Yeah, and more bills going down here. I think JD player has done it here. Yeah, this is a lot of villagers. Lash is on 23 villagers. Wow. Yeah, well played here. But yeah, this is looking rough for Lash. Oh my god, Galley being annoying. Getting more bill kills. We're down to 21 villagers. for last year, and that is not what you want. The Snake River proving to be quite the map here, with the galleys roaming the river and doing some damage here to the bills. The bills not able to gather the deer because of the galley. And yeah, this is looking really good for JD. Yeah, these are like the last units of last year as they're going down. A couple knights being produced, but there's spearmen on the field. Now gonna focus on the tower. Ooh, ooh, sleeping. Oh, well, okay. A lot of units kind of going down as they're over focusing the tower here, but looking like we might see a game 3 here. There's 5 villagers inside that tower, and Lash, he can't lose any more bills. And these villagers are going down here. A couple more do go down. JD does go down, however. Maybe a little reckless there to lose JD second time, but yeah, Lash, he's just like can't gather any resources. He can't gather gold. He can't gather these deer. There's like literally nothing, no resource for him to gather. I guess he's just putting his bills in wood. Yeah, Lash is really playing this one out, but 23 bills to 47. I think JD has done it. Lash on his last stand here, and there we go. Lash taps out. This goes, ties up the series 1-1, and we're going to game 3. Let's go. All right, guys, we're getting into game 3 here in GUA's Upset Cup number 4. Lash versus the Chinese powerhouse player. Yeah, so this is game 3, do or die here. Loser is eliminated from the tournament. Whoever wins this next match moves on to the round of 16. We got Lash playing in yellow as the Rus Civilization versus, I'm not going to attempt to say this guy's name, but he's a very, very strong player that has, I think, recently been seen in tournaments a little bit, but he's extremely high yellow. He is playing in the green as the Order of the Dragon Civilization. We're playing on the map Glade. Quite a unique map here. And let's take a look at it. It's obviously a weird map if you look at the mini-map, but maybe it plays out kind of like a standard map. So you have hunt that's close to your base, and it looks like it's just, what, 4... yeah, it looks like just 4 deer. So yeah, hunt close to your base. You got the gold mine within TC range, you know, stone within TC range, and then what, far, kind of like a far boar, some far hunts. Looking at Lash's base, he has the close deer. Interesting to see, he goes with a double hunting cabin opening, but he doesn't build the hunting cabins on either of the deer, which I don't know if I like that. The deer kind of spawned really far forward for him. Oh yeah, you're playing versus Order of the Dragon, so maybe you're thinking the player's gonna spear rush, but actually, wait, what? Both of the hunting cabins are outside of TC range. I think spear rush actually could have been really good for Order of the Dragon player here, but yeah, perhaps Lash might just do pro scouts though. Yeah. He's training the second scout, so maybe he'll just do pro scouts with Rus here. But Rus versus Order of the Dragon is gonna be an interesting one. So yeah, this is game 3. Yeah, hell of a series here. How are you guys liking this tournament so far? No, you're good. All skill level. Well, I was gonna say all skill levels welcome. I mean, most players, it's tough because we already have a full bracket. And it's hard to substitute players if somebody no-shows. And yeah, the tournaments are designed more for like diamond up, ideally. But yeah, sometimes if we need a spot, you know, I try to squeeze in lower elo players if we can. But there we go. Golden Gate is being built here for Lash. Cancels it. He's gonna change his mind. Yeah, he changes his mind. Goes with the Kremlin. Interesting. I wonder if he just like. And that's a big change, a big mind change, a big decision. Kremlin, there's only one way to enter Lash's base. Well, for both players. Wow, this is a very choke pointy, a bit more than the Order of the Dragon player's base. And he's putting the Kremlin right in the middle of this choke. Gonna make it very hard to enter the Rus base. And then you got the Kremlin even protecting the deer here. So let's see if Rus, are they going to do just like a 1 TC, just a naked fast castle? Or what is the approach from last year? Or he might still go with that pro scout. It's a little bit hard to say. Okay, he's now killing the deer, so as if he doesn't want the deer to get moved too far. So I don't think he's going to do pro scouts. But some of the deer are killed kind of far away. We have a chapel built from the Order of Dragon player here. Ooh, this is a very good chapel. Look at this. Look at the radius on the chapel here for the Order of Dragon player. You got gold mine within the radius. You have all of your sheep within the radius, and you have a full pack of deer within the radius, and even a stone mine and your wood. Like, this is incredibly good. This is like a 10 out of 10 chapel. Extremely good. So we'll have to see what the plan is here. Yeah, base layout, definitely an interesting map. Be a very small entrance here for the Roost player, a bit larger for Order of the Dragon. And there are, what, 5 relics dispersed throughout the map here. Trying to find Jiggly? Can't believe he... I don't... Wait, did Jiggly... I don't think Jiggly signed up or is trying to play.
Yeah, Inti.
Alright, sorry, I'm managing the Discord, managing everything as we're trying to cast. Alright, so let's see what is going on. So, Order of the Dragon, it looks like he's doing a naked fast castle. Yeah, he's just racing up the castle age immediately. Ooh, this is a really cool, like, little statue in the TC. So he's gonna go up the castle age immediately. And what is Lash doing? What was Lash's response? So he's adding in a stable. Getting the lumber camp buffed here from the Kremlin, which is really nice, and adding in another hunting cabin. So he's committed more to H2 for, yeah, a good amount of time, even researching double broad axe. So Lash is going to be playing down in age and having to, you know, try to deny the relics. I wonder, will Order of the Dragon player go with the Burgrave? The Burger, possibly. I mean, he has a good amount of food still with the deer. And, you know, the close hunts. And he's dropping a stable, so that I don't think... it looks like he's probably going to go with the Ragnits, if that stable's coming down. And he's going to try to pick up the relics here. Alright, so Creator did win his series match of Advanced Creator. There we go, the Ragnitz is going down now. And one of the players had to leave, unfortunately. Alright, so Creator advances there. Get back to this game here. We have a Horseman, Guild Horseman producer, gonna push back the Scout. And yeah, Ragnar's quickly getting built here. So what is Lash's response here? He's adding walls. So it's gonna be very hard pushing to the Kremlin. I don't even know if you need the walls here, just with like the Kremlin alone. I mean, I guess, yeah, maybe the Gilded Knights with idle bills. He's adding a Bears and a stable here, producing a couple Knights. So basically you're going to be going Knight, Spearmen to try to deny relics from being picked up. And then Lash will probably follow it up with Castle Age shortly after, perhaps. It does go out for the boar here. It's a very nice hunting cabin. Look at that. Perfect hunting cabin location, and you're gathering from the boar. That's extremely good. So, very good value there. And, now Order of the Dragon is in Castle Age. We got Prelates being produced. We got Gilded Knights being produced. But can he deal? It's gonna just depend on if he can pick up the relics, right? That's how Order of the Dragon and a lot of times HRE is with, especially with these fast castles. It's so heavily dependent on if you can get the relics. If you can get them early, the gold generations will be incredible. But if you can't get them, you're right. You basically live and die on the relics. So this is going to be interesting to see how this goes here. So we're about to have the first engage here. Gilded Knight, and yeah, this is Lash probably needs to back up here. Okay, he does have some reinforcements coming, but you gotta have enough to like one hit the Gilded Knights, or not one hit, but like win the fights decisively so they can't get healed. Because the Order of the Dragon player can kind of just chunk away HP and then pull your units back, and look at this, getting back healed all the way back to full HP. So you gotta be careful of that, where the Roost player is not gonna have this healing, so you gotta be mindful of that. No, there's no replacement players yet. I think probably just gonna do like maybe 0 replacements. I guess maybe we could have somebody take Corvinus's place. If there's a decent option, I guess let me know. But ooh, Gilded Horseman going down very quickly there. Oh, the Knight. Gilded Knight getting away. It's crazy how many hits this Gilded Knight can take from like spearmen and just like back up, and then he's gonna get back healed back to full HP like very quickly. Like, it's pretty wild. But still no relics picked up. That's the big thing. Lash is just extending the time of 0 relics being picked up. Now Lash is getting pretty close to Castle Age. He did add in a second stable though, and he's still producing knights. So he's not trying to rush. If you rush up the Castle Age too early, then the Order of the Dragon player is gonna be able to get the relics. So yeah, it's tough balance. Spearman taking a lot of hits, and you have these knights. They're just like, oh, okay, you gotta back up. Good, wow, very good surround. That's huge. That single Gilded Knight going down was actually massive, and that was because of the micro there from Lash. That was huge. Oh my god, he could have had 3 Gilded Knights at full HP. That would have been so different than having like look how quickly this Gilded Knight gets healed. That's insane. That was a huge mistake by the Order of the Dragon player. Like, he could have, if you have 3 Gilded Knights right now, it would be so much stronger than going in with 2 Gilded Knights. Yeah, we definitely got some weird maps here. There we go, charge going off by both players here. And yeah, the Order of the Dragon player kind of finding himself stuck here, not able to pick up the relics, not even trying to sneak any of the relics. Just doing these trades back and forth, but the food situation is running thin as he's on berries and even running low on the berries here. And yeah, it may be go time. He's gonna move in with the 3 Gilded Knights and the Prelates to heal during this, and yeah, this is full go time for the Order of the Dragon player here. The Knights are focusing the Prelates, but the Gilded Knights are able to do a lot of damage here. 3 Gilded Knights are still standing. All the Prelates are going down though. Last Prelate, 1 reinforcing Prelate. All of the Spearmen are down. All of the Spearmen are down. 1 Prelate remains, and all through, not even 1 Gilded Knight died. Oh my god, that is wild. Now the Prelate is trying to sneak that first relic. That is the power of these Gilded Knights, man. These guys are no joke. Oh, Lash. Okay, now pulling the militiamen. He probably should have done that sooner if they were in that for that fight. Yeah, that would have been way better. But still, they can potentially deny the relic pickup. Because, yeah, this Prelate, it still has to come back this way for the relic. And that's huge. It's going to be hard to get this relic back in safely. And is he gonna try to hide the Prelate? No, he's just kind of walking back, but he gets the relic a lot closer, but the priest does go down there. Yeah, this is live. We are live. It's GUA's Upset Cup 4. The Gilded Knight count is growing. It's actually growing a lot. Oh, but the counter relic pickup is here. That's huge. Now Lash picking up the relics, and yeah, the Order of the Dragon player, he needs these relics. He's starting to build farms. And his eco is just gonna come to a halt. He's even out of gold now. Oh my god, the gold mine is gone. And he really needs to get out of this little plateau. But wait, okay, this is a huge number of Gilded Knights. Like a huge number. 5 Gilded Knights. So many low HP units though. The micro is very important here. Lots of units, you know, took apart, and 0 Gilded Knights died there. And there's just a bunch of 1 HP units. Oh my god. Oh, you gotta pull back some of these Gilded Knights, so... Oh my god, so... 3 HP... Oh, he goes down. That was... Okay, that one was bad. Letting that 1 Gilded Knight die. But almost every single Gilded Knight lives. just losing one Gilded Knight, even losing one is so huge. And that's like the entire mass of the Roost player. Okay, that's what he needed. He needed a big win like that, but he needs to get the relics still, though. And as this has been going on, Lash has been yoinking the relics. So that's the big thing. That's now 2 relics fully brought in. There's 1 relic here. It looks like there's 3 relics still on the field to potentially be picked up for the HRE player. Or I'm sorry, or the Dragon player. Ooh, very low HP Gilded Knights. Oh, and he moves out onto the gold here. He might have to build some towers here. Oh, that Gilded Knight goes down. That's big. Prelate's getting killed here. Just missing the relic pickup. And he looking like he's gonna have to back up from this gold mine. Surprised he didn't build a tower there. He maybe felt like he could want to be a bit aggressive and yeah, getting pushed back. Getting pushed away from the gold. Yeah, tough one. Good, strong showing from this player here, but you know, having to play versus Lash is a very strong opponent, and playing as the worst 3 civs in the game, it's a tough one. No, I'm actually not live on YouTube. I should look into that. I should look into like streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, but no, I haven't tried YouTube streaming yet. But yeah, we're live on Twitch here. I'll upload this to YouTube as a YouTube video later, you know, down the road, but. And there's not a lot of good farm transition from the Order of the Dragon player. So, I mean, we're still in this game, but yeah, Lash just dropping off the 4th relic and getting all 5 relics, which is huge. Oof, yeah, didn't go the way it wanted for the Order of the Dragon player. He was close. I mean, he misplayed it a little bit. There is the one crucial moment where, like, he let the Gilded Knight die when he had 2 of them. It could have been a 3rd Gilded Knight. I think that would have helped him push out onto the map and perhaps get the relics earlier, or you get the relics. Looks like Myred advancing, successfully sneaking through. Some updating the brackets here. And we're getting close to noon. I have to try to get these next series started. Hopefully, oof, core going down. All right, trying to get onto a gold mine here. Desperately trying to get on. Villager punching the 1 HP unit. Power going down. Ooh, getting pushed back. All right, yeah. Or the Dragon player just stuck in his base here, attempting to move out. Can't even gather gold at the moment. Couldn't get the tower up on either of the gold mines. Starting to add in the Gilded Archers, and these guys are really good. The Gilded Archers, they're very strong. So that is gonna be his chance to push out on the map, get a decent number of them, and then yeah, he'll have a chance to move out on the map here. So trying to update the brackets as much as I can. Alright, so Wham series being played, Lash, oh, we cast in that Lash series. Alright, so all the round of 32 series are getting pretty close to coming to an end. Gilded Knights moving out. How do you beat a guy who gets 20 free units when you only have 5? The free units? Oh, the Kremlin boys, yeah. Okay, these Gilded Archers are no joke. And, yeah, so they're veteran Gilded Archers, and they trade so good, especially versus other archers. But you need to have a front line because there are a decent number of knights here for Lash, and he's got to be careful and basically kite as much as possible with these archers. Big engagement here. This is kind of it. Or the dragon needs to be able to hold here, to, at least to some degree. Lash pushing into some Springle Towers. Lash maybe overextending. Gotta be careful not to overextend into the Springle Towers. Lash backing up here. And not a bad fight for Order of the Dragon here. A pretty good fight, really, right? But still, he has no gold. He needs to get out on gold. Oh, and both Sacred Sites are captured, too. We even got a Sacred Site timer going. The Order of the Dragon players not gathered any gold for so long. Oh my god, even having one relic would have been huge. But the fact that he built the Ragnets and got 0 relics. Oh, it's so painful for him. Okay, he has map control. He's gonna try to get onto gold here. And yeah, dude, the Gilded Archers, man, people underestimate Order of the Dragon. I kind of always say it. Like, yeah, they're probably not a very good civ compared to other civs. I don't know. Gilded Archers, like, their units are insane in stand-up fights. Like, insane. The Gilded Archers are, like, incredibly, incredibly strong. And, Lash calling the Minutemen here, but he doesn't want to move into them. And the Order of the Dragon has successfully moved out on the map. Oh, whoa, this is a lot of villagers of Lash that are actually exposed. We got 8 villas on some hunt here. Now Sacred Site's starting to be uncapped. Uncapped one, gonna uncap the other one. We got a ball game, folks. We got a ball game. What a weird game. Order of the Dragon able to finally get out onto the map. Wow, what an effort from him to still be in this game. He does see villagers inside the Wind Fortress. Wind Fortress is being upgraded with the Spring Gold replacement, though. Smart call there by Lash. Sacred Site timer is eliminated. Double towers on the gold mines being built. Oh, what? Dude, Wham? Okay, Wham struggles in these tournaments. A slight spoiler. We're not gonna have time to watch the series. But do you guys want to hear how the Wham series went in round 32? It's tough. Wham and Puppy have had rough seedings in the all the previous USA Cups because of their ATR, but luckily they're not so seeded so high in this event because Anton and BC are got the top 1 and 2 seed based off their previous wins in these tournaments. What was the relic split? Never mind. Yeah, 5-0. Order of the Dragon getting 0 relics. Okay, so Wham dropped the game to Sledgehammer. The guy that BC played, BC was calling him like Death Hammer or something. Okay, BC's got me laughing his ass off. I think he's actually watching the series of Wham and Sledgehammer. Dude, I gotta watch that BC VOD back later just to see BC's reaction there. Oh my god. So, okay, he survives. Wham sneaks through to the round of 16, but he drops 1 game to Sledgehammer. What a performance by Sledgehammer. And wow, we have a ball game, folks. What a weird game here. And Lash trying to get moving on the map, but wow, we have 2 Sacred Sites being captured by the Order of the Dragon player now, and we got towers being built on the Sacred Sites and Spring Gold placements, and this is a really good map to go for a Sacred Site victory condition. Well, not an amazing map, but there's only 2 Sacred Sites. You know, you can possibly drop multiple like towers with Spring Gold placements or keeps on them, and yeah, this is a wild game. We have a ball game, folks. Okay, there's a big farm transition already established by Lash. Lash ahead in bills slightly, but those Order of the Dragon bills are no joke. We do have the 5 relics for Lash, which is big. Yeah, I mean, it's close. The Order of the Dragon unit army, it's so good when it fights, like, just straight up. And this is a tough map. Like, you can't run around and out multitask your opponent on this map as much, because it's very closed off. So it kind of forces these fights, which I think is good for Order of the Dragon. Yeah, very... Okay, we do have the mangonel count starting to grow here. And Order of the Dragon player are going to focus down the Wooden Fortress here. And there's 8 villagers inside this tower, which is pretty relevant. Like, you don't want to lose 8 villagers now, because... yeah, that's a decent chunk of your eco. I mean, not a huge amount of bills, but, you know, a pretty decent number of bills. And the ecos are pretty relevant at this point. Oof, this army is looking pretty scary for Lash. Oh my god, that is a lot of horsemen. Yeah, this is a lot of horsemen from Lash. It's tough to call. It's a close ball game here. Here we go, big fight. This is it. This is it, folks. Gilded archers trying to kite, avoiding the mangonels and avoiding that big, massive horseman. Oh, big mangonel shots. Good dodges, though. Really good dodges there. And now the Order of the Dragon player going in. I don't know about this. I feel like he's over committing with this Gilded Horseman here. Once Springle Tower does go down, and that Rus army is still holding really strong. Prelate's finally getting in on the action. They're on the back line a little bit too far back, but the front line is gone for Order of the Dragon, and there's still a lot of Rus army here. Ooh, and that is it. Lash does it. What a series. Lash taking this one 2-1. What a series. If you're watching this on YouTube, like the video. We'll see you in the next video. Hell of a series. Twitch stream. We're going to keep streaming. We'll keep going.